You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we got a couple of things we're going to talk about. Number one, we're going to talk about the sheer unadulterated rage. A lot of people have come out talking about this situation involving the fact that Caitlin Clark was voted as the 9th best guard in the league, which is laughable by her WNBA not teammates, the fellow WNBA players in the league that obviously hate her guts. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. They've all got their own agendas. Kelsey Plum, by the way, 16th best. Let me just keep it real. What do those two have in common? Oh, they're straight and they're white. There, it's out loud. I said it. We've got an update. It looks like, per Stephanie White, of course, tonight is the Commissioner's Cup final with the Minnesota Lynx. Caitlin Clark, groin, is a game-time decision Tuesday, per Stephanie White. Clark was not seen participating at the beginning of shoot-arounds, which was 6 hours before the damn game. Okay. I mean, that's one way to go, I guess. Wow, that is a long, long time. So, a lot of reaction. A lot of reaction. I mean, this is trending, folks. The fact that these WNBA players disrespected Caitlin Clark in this manner. Dan Dockich had Michele Tafoya, the great Michele Tafoya, on his show today, and she commented about this.
Women of the WNBA voted Caitlin Clark as the 9th best guard. They sure pay a lot of attention to the 9th best guard. I saw that you put out jealous is the word. I would agree with that. There is still, to this day, a lot of jealousy, and I think maybe it's even getting worse. I do.
I thought we were turning a corner here, Dan. I thought we saw her teammates having her back. I thought we were maybe settling down with this obsession with Caitlin Clark, and this it really feels almost like a hatred toward her, but it's clearly a jealousy. You know, she's got that great State Farm commercial where everything's better from the logo. Terrific ad, very smart. And so, you know, America loves her. The fans clearly love her. The media likes her. But the players can't stand her. 9th best guard in the league. Don't try to give me the excuses of, well, she's been struggling lately, or she missed some games with injury. Come on. This is insanity. And I think it's an activist vote by the women of the WNBA who simply cannot stand her success. It's so dumb and it's so childish.
An activist vote. My last video was literally the activist league voting against Caitlin Clark and moving Natasha Cloud 5 spaces above Caitlin Clark. The insanity around that alone is enough to put somebody in the asylum. I mean, honestly, it's jealousy, it's pettiness, and there is a certain amount of political agenda involved here. Jason Whitlock weighed in. Players voting for the WNBA All-Star voting, Caitlin Clark finished 9th among guards. From the ESPN story, quote, Clark finished 1st in the fan vote. She was 9th in the players vote and 3rd in the media voting for guards. Yeah, they hate Caitlin. They're jealous. It's petty. It's jealousy. She's moving the needle. They can't stand her. She's straight and white. They can't stand her. By the way, they've propped up Paige Beckers in all this. All right. And look, Paige is having a good season, but we know, look, Paige checks one of those big boxes. She checks one of those big boxes, and this is where we're at. If you don't check one of those boxes, you can forget it. RG3, Robert Griffin III, the players voted Caitlin Clark as the 9th best guard. Stop hating. I mean, that's the view that everybody, it's side eye. Dick Vitale, the legendary Dick Vitale, Dickie V. I mean, honestly, absolutely pure jealousy that the WNBA players voted Caitlin Clark the 9th best guard. Someday they will realize she has done for all of the players in the WNBA. Chartered planes, increase in salary, sold out crowds, improved TV ratings. It's wild. I posted this earlier. Wow, they disrespected. I can't believe we're still here. That's the thing. Barkley nailed it when he explained that they're petty, jealous women. That was last year, folks, that I did that video when Charles Barkley came out and said, yeah, they're petty and jealous and yada, yada, yada. And it's more valid today than it was last year. The violence has gotten worse. It's wow. This league will never grow till they are actually replaced by younger, more talented women. Yeah, but as long as those women are continuing to play their game, and I'm talking about the political game, they're not going to accept her either. I mean, I don't think it's going to change. I really don't. And that leads me to this. Christine Brennan, who of course wrote that book on Caitlin Clark and has been very outspoken against Cheryl Reeve. She came out and said that Caitlin Clark should start her own league. And that it should be a league that is the Nike Caitlin League. And I see her point because Nike has got the money to back that kind of endeavor. And for it to make it the Nike League, any of these other, Gatorade could easily start one. They've got the money. Of course, Wilson's in it, but they got plenty of entities that could jump in here and fund this. Nike loves her. She's got Wilson. She's got Gatorade. Even though the salary $76,000 for a rookie, it's more this year now. She's making $28 million from Nike alone. According to the Wall Street Journal, she's at $40 million. Okay, fine. She's doing great. If Nike said, we're going to make a Nike Clark League, it would obviously take a few years to get the arenas and whatever, but the TV contract. I mean, it's Caitlin. Again, the TV viewership, it's Caitlin Clark. It's not Angel Reese. It's Caitlin. It's Caitlin and Caitlin Clark only. And I think Angel's a great rebounder and excellent at what she does, but it doesn't move the needle on TV. I think they could absolutely put it together in a couple of years, and I'll stay on that because I agree with you. It's fascinating. It's doable. Because of the void in the vacuum of leadership, the WNBA continues to exhibit. Yeah. Oh, man. A Nike-funded basketball league? That'd be interesting. I mean, Nike's as guilty as anybody for dragging their feet on Caitlin Clark. I'm not you notice I haven't made a video on her new shoe and the Mamba I'm not impressed by it. It's too little, too late. I think it's too, and I loved Kobe, but it's too like Kobe, it's skewed in the direction of Kobe. This should be a Caitlin Clark, only product with no outside influences from Michael or Kobe or anybody else. Her name is that big to easily carry it. I mean, honestly, that's crazy. When Dick Vitale is calling you out, the players are getting called out by Dick Vitale, the legendary, the biggest voice in the history of college basketball. Man, WNBA, these players are looking worse now. Worse and worse and worse. And they don't seem to care. They would have been just fine living off the NBA. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.